I have been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 for years now. With GTA 6 approaching and its release date coming this November, I want to go over the 10 best vehicles to own in GTA Online today. This list is in no particular order and is my opinion on the vehicles I've used over the years with multiple characters. Some of them are more recent than not, but I don't think Rockstar will add any vehicles that will top any of these in the future. I believe this is it for GTA 5, and the last update won't do much for GTA Online. So let's go. This list isn't about what's better or worse. It's about what I thought was impactful every time I decided to make a new character. First up, we have the Deluxo. It's an amazing vehicle to own, although it is pretty expensive, which most of the vehicles on this list are. The vehicle prices in GTA Online is high anyway, but at least you don't need a special workshop to modify the Deluxo's performance. But you do need one to make the most out of owning it. The Deluxo has some of the best missiles in the game, but they are locked behind owning a special vehicle workshop, which requires you to purchase a MOC, Avenger, or the Arena with a special mechanic. The Deluxo is great for getting around the map. It's a car, so you'll just get into just about any space, especially when doing free roam missions. Rockstar kind of adjusted how some of these vehicles can be used in missions again. I'm doing some testing, so be on the lookout for that. So I guess there's no better time than to tell you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my voice or these videos. Second on my list is the Iron Mule. This helicopter is a godsend. It lifts just about everything. The things it can't lift are programmed not to be lifted. The Iron Mule works extremely well for vehicle source missions and any mission where you have to fly across the map to pick something up or drop it off. It now has missile lock-on jammer, and it always has had countermeasures in case anything tries to sneak through. The only downside is that it's huge. You have to be in a very wide open area so you can pick up whatever it is you're after so you don't wreck the thing. Third on my list is the Raiju. It is by far the most versatile air vehicle in GTA Online. It has explosive cannons, missiles, it can go into stealth mode, it has VTOL, which stands for vertical takeoff and landing. It's hard to think about a downside to owning this jet. You have to pay for a hangar, it's almost 7 million, and aircrafts have designated spawn points, so you don't get to spawn them in front of you. But for how good it is, none of those are negatives that I wouldn't be willing to deal with. And when you're using the Raiju to grind the hangar, you can call out the Terabyte and use the master control terminal to source crates. That way you can use the boost that comes from exiting your hangar with an aircraft, as it kicks you out when using the computer in the hangar. Fourth on my list is the Buzzard. This helicopter is the OG, the original grind vehicle. This is one of the most important helicopters to buy in GTA Online, because when you do, you're able to call it in from the interaction menu when registered as a CEO for free. If you don't own it, it'll cost you $25K, but I think it lasts for the day or until you leave GTA Online. I'm not too sure because it seems a bit random when you have to pay again. But unlike most of the other vehicles, this one doesn't have a bar to entry. The downside is Pegasus, if that's the only way you're using it. No matter what you do, the vehicles you call in will respawn once you arrive where Pegasus says it is. It's always been like that, and at some points even worse, to where the vehicle just wouldn't spawn in or you have to call multiple times. Next on my list is the Oppressor Mark II. It's a no-brainer. You get to call it in from the interaction menu, you get a bonus while using it in an MC. It has missiles, it's small so it fits everywhere. It's the OP grinding vehicle that people are weary of. If you see this thing flying towards you, chances are it isn't friendly. I'm pretty sure more people use it to grief rather than grind. The downsides are steep too. It costs 8 million without the trade price. You need a terabyte and upgrades to customize it. Plus you need to buy a nightclub or garment factory to own the terabyte. The fact you have to jump through so many hoops just to get this vehicle shows just how valuable it is in reducing the time spent driving aimlessly around the map. Now we're on to the mission mobile, the Vigilante. It's incredible. You can use it in missions even when Rockstar block a bunch, if not most, of the other weaponized vehicles from being usable. It has boosts, it looks fresh out of a Batman movie. I don't remember if it comes with missiles or if you have to put them on in a vehicle workshop, and I'm honestly too far into putting this video out to check. But if you have to put the missiles on it, I can't see that as being a downside to the already massive one. This vehicle has no armor, no explosive resistance, and it's easy to blow yourself up while using it. Because of the way the missile launcher sits on the vehicle, it's low. So any small angle and boom. Next on the list, the Sparrow. Not the Sea Sparrow, although I wish it was, because you can land that one in the water. But this one is still good. You can call it from the interaction menu, which is awesome. Rockstar buffed the armor on it not too long ago. It's fast, it's stored in your Kasaka, the missiles are spammable with no cooldown. It's amazing. The downsides? Unlike the Buzzard, you have to return it to your Kasaka in order to call it closer to you if it's already on the map, obviously. That's pretty much the only downside to owning the Sparrow, considering the Kasaka gives you access to the Cayo Perico heist, which if you do the math is still the best way to make money in GTA Online in 2026. So you want to own that, and it's not as ridiculously expensive as some of the other entries on this list. It's just a great vehicle. Now, before I started recording footage for this video, I was going to put electric Imanitech vehicles specifically on this list. But while recording, I found it's only a 1 missile difference between them, with the vehicles tying while you're in them and the electric car losing when you're not. So get whichever is cheaper. But the missile lock-on jammer is incredible with the bullet resistant windows and the armor and the mines. Plus you can use them via remote control. There's nothing bad to say about them. It's a large variety. You want to own the agency. The agency is the best business in GTA Online. It's a win-win all the way around. Moving on to the armored Kuruma. After all these years, it is still one of the greatest vehicles to use in missions. This is the NPC Combat Warrior. It is cheap compared to other cars in GTA Online, and this list especially. It's fast, it's bullet resistant, you don't need any special workshop to modify it, which is incredible in itself. I just wish Rockstar would add the missile lock-on jammer to it, but I understand why they don't. It's not a PvP car, it's a PvNPC car. I have nothing bad to say about it. With the state of Grand Theft Auto Online today, I think this is the most balanced vehicle on this list. The final entry on my list is the Insurgent Pickup Custom. If the armored Kuruma is great, then this thing is a god. With a group of good players, it's almost invincible whether you're in a mission or free roam. It takes more missiles than a tank to take down. In fact, I think Rockstar reduced its armor for how good it was. I haven't tested it in a while, but this thing used to take around 27 missiles to destroy. The stock mounted machine gun can be upgraded to a minigun. You can equip it with explosive mines that drop with a horn press, and people rarely remember it's a Benny's vehicle. Well, as long as you own the arena and the necessary mechanic. Rockstar, please add a missile lock-on jammer to this thing. Make it convertible in the arena workshop. Let's make the Insurgent Pickup Custom OP. Besides having to own the vehicle workshop in the Avenger or the MOC, It's perfect. I remember the days of cruising around in this thing with friends, trolling people on oppressors while shooting flares out the windows and wrecking just about everything that came our way. Then running away when we couldn't. Good times. Well, that's my list of the 10 vehicles you should own in GTA Online in 2026. Let me know what your favorite vehicles are, or how would you do this list differently down in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my voice or these videos, and remember, mental health is important. Eat your fruits and vegetables, and as always, thanks for watching. We're headed off of this world for now. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, drop your suggestions on where we should land next in the comments, share this video if you found it entertaining. This is Batakai Versus. See you in the next world. Peace.
You can't give me none. Faded nation, GIB, and I need head down. Finesse, straight like that, Call me, get it done, shout, get it done, straight like that, Brody told me get him, so I'm going in. Green money, mag and murder. $1.